Hello everybody, it is Wallpaper and welcome back to another video about iOS. So right now I have iOS 16.6.1 on my iPhone 8 and I also have it on my 9th generation iPad. That's from 2021 and it's also my school iPad, so we're gonna see how that one goes with this one. Apple also released iPadOS 16.6.1 on my that's like I have that on my iPad, and watchOS 9.6.2, macOS Ventura 13.5.2, and that's it. That's all the updates. Okay, so this is the size of it. It's 1.669 megabytes. That's on my iPhone 8, and the another screenshot that I took, which is also on the iPhone 8, when iOS 16 public beta was actually turned on in there. You see that it's significantly larger in size. So I recommend you actually just leave the beta updates off, and then just do it like this, and then you can install it. And also I took a screenshot on my iPad 9th generation. So let's see this. So let's see this right now. So you can see that the size is actually 115.6 megabytes on my iPad 9th generation. In the build number, let's go into settings, go to general, and then about, and then tap on the build number. You can see the build number is 20G81, and it seems like that this update might be the final update for iOS 16. Or just actually the iOS 16.6 is actually like the main last update for iOS 16, and if it's not, then we'll expect iOS 16.7 like next week. So at the time I'm recording this video. So first of all, let's go over to the security updates. That would be in Safari. Let's open that. Okay, so I'll leave this link in the description below, and this is Apple's security updates and rapid security responses website, and well, that's part of their website, of the Apple support website, and about the security content. It's about security content of iOS 16.6.1 and iPadOS 16.6.1. So you can see that this is available on the iPhone 8 or later, and so I highly recommend if you guys install this update for your iPhone and iPad, because these security updates are really important for your overall security. So this description about image.io, a buffer overflow issue was addressed with improved memory and handling. I'm just gonna let Siri read this for me, because I'm terrible at reading. I'm terrible at spelling too.
Impact. A maliciously crafted attachment may result in arbitrary code execution. Apple is aware of a report that this issue may have been actively exploited.
So I think this description says that like improved. So yeah, I think that's all the security updates for this iOS update. So that's it. In security response, well, if Apple has found an issue with iOS 16.6.1, well, they have to release another security response for the iOS. So that means you have to software update your iPhone again, but it does not take as long. It just takes like 15 seconds at maximum. So all you have to do is just tap install the security response, and then it'll not show you this install screen. It'll just remove that bug, and then it'll send you right back to your lock screen. You can install it from there, and then boom, it's fixed. So this should not take any time at all. So that should be fine. Also about the bugs. And about the bugs, there's not a lot of bugs in this update, and so far I'm actually not seeing any stutters or just any bugs in general. It's just a little bit of a lag with the iPhone 8, but that's it. But there is a glitch with this notification here. Yeah, you can see that. So you can see there's a bug with this notification right there. That does not look good at all. but I'm sure that Apple will fix this in a future software update, like in iOS 16.7 or iOS 16.6.2. So we'll see about that. But that's one of the bugs that I've noticed straight out of the update. But as far as bugs fixes, well, I honestly don't know at this point. I'll just list the bug fixes that there are on the screen right now. I'll just edit that in, and also about battery life. Let's go to the settings and go to battery health and charging. You see I'm at 80% of battery right now. This iPhone 8 is actually not used as my daily phone, but it was at one time when I had an issue on my iPhone XS. That was at the beginning of the year. That was like 6 months ago, and I guess that's fine. So as far as the battery life is, I'm currently at 78% of battery right now, and so that's and with 30 minutes screen on time and 12 minutes of screen off time. So you can probably expect like an hour or two with this iPhone, but with this kind of battery health. But I think I will do some testing on it with and I'll report back to you guys with a shorts video, so you guys won't miss that. The performance of the iPhone is not very bad. It's not too shabby. So let's see if I can just open up the TikTok app. I haven't opened this in a while on this iPhone, and there you go. And make a video about iOS 16.1. Check. I already text Mike already. And it turns out that the performance is not very bad. And on the iPad, let's see on the iPad. Let's try to open the TikTok app again on the iPad. So this one has an A13 Bionic chip with the base A13 Bionic, and the same. And it's actually the iPhone 8 has the A11 Bionic chip. Next is the heat issues. Well, software updating this iPhone 8, it's actually a little bit of heat, but it doesn't matter because all iPhones get heated up during updates. But it's very, very cool to the touch right now, and I only feel like maybe a little bit of warmness, and maybe a tiny bit of heat on that side of the phone from the back, but otherwise it's completely fine. And the modem update, well, I guess we can just go back and check the modem update. Let me see, and you can see the modem update right here. Okay, why won't the iPhone just focus? Okay, there we go. The modem update is like 8.50.04. So yeah, this update. I don't think there was a modem update right there. Okay, I don't think there was a modem update right there, but you can just check back on your iPhone 8 and see if that's changed. In iOS 16.7 RC release, well, we could expect that this week. It could be at the September 12th event. September 12th when Apple releases the new iPhone 15s and all that good crap. And so I would expect the next if there is gonna be iOS 16.7 RC, then I would expect that at September 12th. And that would be when Apple releases the new iPhone 15 and all that stuff, and you know, it's really good stuff. And iOS 17 RC release will be at the same date, September 12th, because that's usually when when there's a new Apple event, that's probably when there's a new September event, that's probably when Apple's gonna release the new iOS, which is for example, iOS 17 RC. But the release of iOS will be probably on Friday the 15th. If not, then it could be the 18th. That's would be the full release of iOS 17. And if iOS 16.7 comes out with an RC release, then the full version will be coming out on the 15th or the 18th. So expect that at those dates. And as far as everything else, well, that's all I had to cover for this video. And man, I just want to come up with jokes on these videos, but maybe will come up with some on my break time, and maybe this might be this might be the lamest video I've ever done. So I apologize. Jeez, I really do apologize. I'll do better when I make a follow-up review of iOS 17 beta 8 on my iPhone. With the release, like the experience of using it and all that stuff. Yeah, so these tools are really good with these updates, and I will see. And this is the video of iOS 16.6.1 on Computer C channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.